Hello and welcome! Now we have 3 piles for you to pick today. I ask that you please take 3 deep breaths to ground yourself and your energy. You can close your eyes if it feels right. And I'm going to ask you to intuitively, based on what your mind, your body, and your soul is guided to choose, pick from these 3 crystals. For my pile number 1s, we have iolite. For my pile number 2s, we have bloodstone. For my pile number 3s, we have charoite. Whichever pile or piles you are drawn to pick is your pile. The timestamps will be in the description below. I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1s. Welcome to your reading. So this is my iolite pile. Now the iolite I love. It's a crystal. I just got this crystal the other day because I used to have one and it broke, but it was one of my favorite crystals that I've ever had. So I do recommend you, if you are drawn to this crystal, you might want to check it out. The iolite is great for the third eye chakra. So it's really good at helping us with psychic insights. It's really good at allowing for visions to come to us and to connect with our higher intuition. It's also good for if you are shy in social situations. This is a great crystal to allow you to speak from your throat chakra clearly and openly. It's also good for the throat chakra. So it really allows you to be bold and confident in your situation. Okay, we'll put that right here. Okay, my beautiful pile number 1s. Let's see what we have today. So this is what is going on behind the scenes that you just can't see. So far we had Justice in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're definitely in separation from someone right now who you feel magnetically drawn to. Without a doubt, there is this energy of, whereas maybe in the past there was like rapid fire movement within this connection, or there was a lot of passion, there was a lot of deep inner connectedness. It does feel like right now things are at a standstill. Things, whereas maybe once in the past they were moving fast, right now they're at a standstill, and it feels like things are not going the way that you had planned or had hoped for them to go. With this Justice in reverse next to the Knight of Wands in reverse, to me, and then the Knight of Pentacles, it's like this character that you're dealing with still has a lot that they're learning. You know, if they were to come to you right now, they wouldn't be in the right energy. They would be in sort of a player energy, sort of a lusty, but not... because the Knight of Wands is someone who thinks with their passion, but doesn't, you know, it's not the King of Cups. You know, like if you're holding out for someone to come through with a romantic offer, then right now the time is not right because you still have a lot of learning to do and they still have a lot of learning to do. They have maturing to do. They have growing to do so that when they come forward, it will be a just offer. This is what you can't see. But right now, they're working on themselves. What you can't see is that the reason they're not here is because they still have a lot of work to do and you have a lot of work to do. But also, it's not like you have work to do in the sense that they do. They need to grow up, they need to mature, they need to realize the seriousness of the situation if it is something that they in fact are interested in. With this Nine of Pentacles, this to me tells me that you have been successful. Currently, you're in a very productive mode. You're in a mode of making things happen. You're in a mode of, although you may not be entirely happy that you're on your own, it is happening for a reason. And what's happening behind the scenes that you can't see, there's a leveling up happening here. Because if they were to come forward right now, they would not be in the energy that you need them to be. Because you are this Nine of Pentacles. You are this abundant, loving, generous, creative energy that requires someone to be their equal. You know, so you don't want this Knight of Wands in reverse who's just thinking with their groin and, you know, isn't in the right place for you anyway right now. So we have the Ten of Swords Yeah, I see that you waiting around for them has created a lot of pain. This has been an ongoing cycle for you that has left you wounded, that has left you bleeding on the floor, literally bleeding on the floor. Like, there may have been times when you have just laid on your floor in pain over this, or laid on your bed or in your couch, just not being able to escape the thoughts, because swords are intellect and communication. So it's like in waiting for this person, excuse me, yeah. So see how my throat chakra just seized up a little? So you may have been waiting for communication from them. You may have been waiting for them to admit their feelings for you, to come forward with an offer. And in waiting, there was so much pain and suffering that you were going through. And so it's like, there is also this sense of, if they were to come now, you may not be fully healed. Like I said, you still have a lot of work to do. That means healing yourself. That means, making an effort to realize that the pain that they've caused you in waiting on them and having to be alone when you knew in your heart that you were meant to be with them, or, that you wanted them by your side. And all of these cycles constantly going and going and going, running and running, and you never getting that satisfaction has created you to heal and has created you to thrive. Like, I know it may not seem that way, but it is that way. You are creating your own beautiful, beautiful destiny. And if this person is meant to be in your life, then they will be, but they need to level up first so that they can match you. You wouldn't want them right now anyway. So just know that if there has been pain created by this, the 10 is also a new cycle's beginning. So your pain is about to end. It may be you leveling up, it may be you having a realization about this connection or about your own life, but there is something here that is going to shift. Yeah, so okay, the world in reverse under justice. So there are still cycles in this person's life that they're working through. There may be karmic cycles, so they may be with a partner who was put in their life to teach them lessons about breaking free from things that hold us back, about speaking our truths, about growing and not allowing ourselves to be held down all the time. But there are still cycles that they haven't completely closed out yet. So they're still working through this energy, and that's why they're leveling up. But right now, they're just trying to get by. Like, the energy of them right now to me is, okay, so I heard the words, they're sorry they've been playing. Like, they are... Okay, so they're going through more than you know right now. If you feel like you've been put through hell, just know that that's because they've been going through hell. They've been literally like digging through the trenches, trying to clear a path for these cycles to finish, but there's so much that is still holding them back, like literally holding them back. Like, it might be karmic relationships, they might be with, I don't want to scare you. If this doesn't resonate, let it slide. It's not for you, but you'll feel it within your gut if this resonates or not. But they may still be holding on to a relationship that isn't serving them, and it seems like they know that. Like, with justice in reverse, the world in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, they're getting ready to come forward, by the way, with communication, because we have the Page of Swords here under the Knight of Wands in reverse. So they are in a very quick, impulsive energy. They're in a bit of a lusty energy. There's a lot of lust around them that's kind of not acting in their favor. Like, it is in a sense that it is driving them, and it may drive them towards you, to sending some type of message, because Page of Swords is a text, or a call or a message. So it might be a Snapchat. Like, they may come forward with something, but the thing is, you shouldn't be waiting for that, because that's what's been causing your pain. And I think you know that. This has been an ongoing cycle. But it's like you're nearing the end of that pain. You are rounding the corner because you've been focusing on yourself, because you've been putting the right energy into your life that you deserve. Positivity and abundance comes from your own thoughts, comes from you being aware of the fact that this person has caused pain within you, but you don't have to let that linger. You don't have to let that pain hold you back. You know, like, although there is pain there, you can heal yourself. You have the full capability to do so. You are in your power. And that's very beautiful. And I suggest that you ride that wave, because I see that they are having a change of heart, but also they follow everything that you do. Like, if this is a spiritual connection, I'm just going to throw it out there. If you've had a feeling that this is deeper than just anything you felt with anyone else before, or if this is like, you feel like they might be your twin flame, or, you know, that you have some sort of bond that is more than just this three-dimensional realm, right, of dating and of hooking up and, you know, people, blah, 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 coming into each other's lives and their egos being together but not their souls. If you feel that this could potentially, like, deep in your heart, you know that this could potentially be deeper than that, then if you are in the energy of, you know, being more mature than them, moving forward with your life on your own, whereas they're still kind of working through these cycles, these never-ending cycles in their life, that means that you are leading the charge. So whatever energy that you are in, they are going to mirror it. If your souls are like literally like psychically tied, which would be a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection. I don't know if that's what this is. I'm going to have more cards making that clear, but it's just that I've been in similar situations and I've had those feelings. So I'm just saying, if you are, then you're leading the charge by moving forward and by being on your own and being strong and trying as hard as you possibly can to let this person go. And that's really where you'll find your success, because they will catch up. If they're meant to be in your life, they will catch up. It just might take a little longer because they, you know, they still have growing to do. But if you were in the energy, let's say, of holding on to this and every single day wondering what could be, and really, really, really allowing yourself to be brought down by it, like really, really, really allowing this pain to never end, not allowing yourself to think happier thoughts and to distract yourself and get exercise and hang out with friends and make yourself happy again, then they would fall into that energy too. And they would be in the energy of loss, of what they could have done differently but they didn't do, of how it could have been so nice with you, but it's not ever gonna happen, because that's the energy you would be in. So just think about that. Whatever energy you're in is going to mirror within this person, okay? I'm just putting it out there. So be aware of your thoughts and know that you are in your power. You deserve to be in your power. There's a reason all of this is happening. So Page of Swords, they may communicate with you. Yeah, so 5 of Pentacles under the 9 of Pentacles and the Strength card under. Wow, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. 5 of Pentacles under the 9 of Pentacles. They have, here we have, you can see, we have 2 characters who have been left out in the cold. It's like they've been through hell and back together. And they're not even looking at each other. It's like an old married couple who's been together for 60 years. And they've, you know, tried to get divorced like 4 times, but they had kids and the kids kept saying, no, mom and dad, you can't do it. Like, you have to stay together. But they fight every day like cats and dogs, you know, and it's like, this person, yes, has put you through hell, but like I said, they have been through hell, you know, like they're not meaning to put that energy on you. It just happened. It just happened because that's what they were going through. And if you guys are kind of, you know, psychically connected in some way, and that would, you know, if you're meant to be in each other's path, then you probably are in some way, you know, and they don't want that anymore. They don't want to put you through hell. They see you thriving. Like, if you've been posting on social media, looking good, doing your, you know, going out and hanging out with your people and getting your shit together, they see that. They are definitely seeing those things and watching in awe of what you are. And they're so impressed by you and they feel bad. Like I said here, I'm sorry that I was playing. Like, I'm sorry for playing with you, you know, for playing with your heart and for playing with this situation and not knowing what was actually happening. So what's happening behind the scenes that you can't see is there will be communication. They're working through this kind of player energy right now. They're trying to break cycles that they've been stuck in for a long time. They're not super happy right now. Like, they're definitely not happy without you. You know, there is this Page of Swords. They want to come through and communicate. They feel bad. There is this guilt. They are feeling a lot of remorse for the way that they've treated you. They know that they've put you through hell, but they also kind of feel like, I've got your back, you've got my back no matter what. There is certainly, under this Nine of Pentacles, there is an energy of, I know how much you're worth. I know. But it's like, I can't help putting you through hell. It's like we're connected in a sense that it just happens, you know? It just happens. And I don't mean for it to. It just happens. But it's like, that's not cool, you know? Like, you're over here thriving, doing your thing, but you had to move out of that energy. You had to move out of that pain that they caused you. So it's also important that you take the strength that you have and heal. Heal from those wounds. Like, I know this is an ongoing cycle for you and for them, and you're just trying constantly to contain maybe your anger, you know, or trying to contain, you know, maybe the anger that you have towards this person because of what they put you through. Like, it is totally understandable. You've been trying to keep yourself calm and tempered so that, you know, maybe you know that if you're in the right energy, they'll match you. But it's hard, right? Like, when you've been put through hell and back, it's hard to see the bright sunny skies all around you. But you are doing it. This is what's happening behind the scenes. So you don't have control. You do have control, but it's like you are being granted the strength to overcome all the sadness and the pain that has been caused you. You are developing the strength through all of this. You are developing so much strength, and you are learning how to heal. That's what's happening. You're learning how to take the pain that others cause you and how to heal like that, because you've been through hell and back. So you were in hell, and you literally made this world your own heaven. Like, you fully leveled up by focusing on yourself and your own happiness. So definitely your angels or your guides are very proud of you. Very much so. They see how hard you've worked. So they're going to reward you. 100%. They're going to reward you no matter what. So I do see this person trying to get in the right energy, trying to end the cycles that they have to end so that they can come forward and communicate with you, because they want to. They really do. They have a lot to tell you. It seems, I'm trying to channel what they're saying here with the Page of Swords. Hold on. Okay, so it seems to me like they're trying to say, I'm not happy without you. I think about you all the time. I don't know what my world is going to look like a month from now or 2 months from now. But I'm trying to make a plan. I'm trying to get my life together. Although it's hectic and chaotic right now, I don't know where else I can go if you're not in my future. It's like they don't want to be in this player energy. It's like they have their mind set on you, or at least coming forward to communicate with you some truth about the situation. Because you're here together. You've both been put through hell together. Okay? The Devil. Yeah, and this falls right over Justice in reverse. So the reason that they couldn't come forward is, like I said, because they have karmic cycles in their life that they haven't closed out yet. I think they're almost there, though, because they don't want to be in that player energy anymore. They don't want to be there, but they're having to guard themselves right now, and they're afraid that if they come forward, you'll reject them, first of all. So there is a certain sense of guarding oneself, trying to protect one's ego. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's why they're guarding themselves, because they're afraid that they've hurt you too much. They're afraid that you've moved on without them. And there are still devil energies in their life. They haven't released everything. Just know. Like, they haven't released everything. Wow. Whoa. Okay, but then we have Knight of Cups in reverse, right? So not wanting to come forward because they're worried they've hurt you too bad, or you've moved on. They're afraid of rejection. Their ego definitely would take a toll, and that would really hurt them. I think they're a very ego-based person, which that's probably why they have a lot of growing to do, because these cycles are just holding them back, not allowing them to grow. So this might be a really good opportunity, you know, if and when this does come into actual physical union, you guys will be very healing for each other because, like I said, you've learned from the situation how to be in your strength, how to take the pain that others have caused you and heal from it, how to be in your power and heal yourself. So there is a lot of strength and power within that dynamic, and of you leading the charge and them following suit and doing what you do, just a little delayed. So that's actually really beautiful, really, really beautiful. Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the Fool. Wow. Wow. I have to get 2 more cards because I can't just leave it like that. That's crazy. But I do also have some angel crystal oracles for you. But first, let's see if I do that. Okay. Let me get just last 2 cards here, Spirit, please, for my pile number 1's. Last 2 cards. Knight of Cups in reverse. What do you want below this? I'm just shuffling. What do you want below the Knight of Cups in reverse? This is beautiful so far, though. Yeah. And under the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh! Come on now. Oh my, but then I flip it and who's here? Oh my god. He's not playing around, let me just say. Whoever this is, they're not playing around. They mean business. They mean business. Who's under this Wheel of Fortune? Who do you want, Spirit? Who do you want? Give me who you want. Tell me what you want. I hope my shuffling doesn't look too awkward. It's a little bit, I'm kind of leaning forward. It's a little weird for me. Whoa. Are you kidding? Okay. Okay. Look who just flipped out. Did you see that? I mean, you know, like people would doubt this, right? People are, you know, they doubt tarot. Like, are you kidding? The Knight of Swords, he jumped out. I was like, the Knight of Swords. And I was like, he is not playing around. He means business, right? All of those things came out. I'm like, whoa, you know, like, relax. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, Spirit, right? He's like, I'll tell you what I want. I'm coming forward, baby. I'm going to tell you what I want real soon. Okay. All right. I think also, I'm just kind of interpreting what's going on right now because of all that. You may have sort of like a very fun, lighthearted connection with this person. There may be a lot of laughter, a lot of teasing each other. Could be in a sexual way, could be just like fun, flirty, you know, like there's a lot of that. Like my legs got all crossed and I was like, you know, ready to give a little attitude in a kind of flirty way. So I'm just saying that could be part of this connection. If that resonates, take it, you know, if not, let it slide. But, wow. Okay. That was pretty intense. I'm really glad that that you guys witnessed that. So yeah, Wheel of, okay. Let me collect myself. With this Devil over the Empress, there could be like, if they're still in those habits and not having broken those cycles of, you know, codependency in relationships, or, you know, having kind of addictions or having kind of obsessive tendencies, which you may very well have too. That may be where a lot of the pain came in, the Ten of Swords, because while they were obsessing over you, thinking about you constantly, you were thinking about them constantly. Let me just say, if you were thinking about someone constantly and you chose this pile and a lot of things are resonating, then 100% this was meant for you. And let me tell you that I do think this is a deep soul connection, okay? I'm just going to put it out there. Okay. Because they're still in that energy, they still have cycles that they haven't finished. They do have sort of an obsessive nature over you. Like, it's a little bit like, yeah, it's just a little obsessive. I think they think about you a lot. They very much so idealize you and idolize you. With this Empress, she is the most nurturing, the most giving, the most generous, the most loving queen of all queens. She's like the mother figure in tarot. You know, the ideal, strong, generous, loving, powerful, empathetic, giving, feminine figure. So there is a little, with the devil over her, there is a little bit of like wanting to possess you, a little bit of wanting to, just a little bit of codependency here. They may think that you're their world, that if things are going to hell right now, as soon as they're with you, everything's going to be rainbows and sunshine. And that's just not realistic, you know? So there is that aspect of things. So you need to be aware of that, that if this person does contact you, you don't need to give in. You, in fact, by being in your power and saying, you know what, I'd rather take things slow. Because if they're in this devil energy, they would move quick. Like we have the Knight of Swords. He's not playing around. Like I said, they're going to move quick. So you have every single right to back up and say, you know what? I appreciate that you're communicating with me. I've been waiting for this for a while. I've had a feeling this was going to happen, and I really do appreciate your honesty and your openness. But I'm not ready for what you're trying to bring me. So I just need to think things over. I need to slow things down, and I'll get back to you. Okay? Like, that's exactly what you should be doing, whoever's watching this, because they're still in those cycles of codependency. They're still in their dark habits of obsession and possessing things. And it's not them trying to be out, you know, it's not them trying to be dark or manipulative or anything, but they still have those energies attached to them. They haven't let them go. And that's okay. They're working through it. But I'm just saying, you need to be aware that you are incredibly attractive and magnetic to this person. So even if you worry that, oh, do they even think about me? Do they care? Yeah, trust me, they do. If you chose this pile, trust me, they do. 100%. They have like kind of an unhealthy obsession with you. So feel free to distance yourself. Feel free to give yourself space and time to heal and to think things over and to think with your heart, not just your head, if they do communicate with you, okay? I really highly recommend that. That's the best way to move forward within this situation, trust me. So then we have Nine of Wands and the Fool. So they do want a new beginning with you. The Fool is a new beginning, especially right after the Empress. He's looking right at her. Like, there is this yellow sky. They sense that the happiness they would have with you is unmatched. You know, it could be with no other at this time in their life. So they do want a new beginning with you, but there is still this energy of them that's like, I have to protect myself. You know, like, it's that ego. It's working with that devil energy, being in their shadow still, not being entirely healed. So if you want this to progress in the most healthy way possible, you need to do the healing work first. You know, go within and close your eyes and connect with your heart. Just connect with your heart space, okay? We have the 4 hearts here. Just connect with your heart. Allow your heart to guide you and tell you what you need. Ask your heart, what do I need from this situation? What do I need for my life? You know, take a few deep breaths and things will start to come to you. You will start to understand things. It's literally that simple. So they're still in a blocked energy, but they do want to come forward and have a new beginning with you, okay? They do. Knight of Cups in reverse over the 5 of Swords. So they're not entirely sure if you will accept their offer of love because of the pain that they've caused you. Because in the past they have been immature, or there's been a lot of conflict around this situation. Maybe you guys have had arguments or fights, or maybe they just haven't been honest, you know? And there was times when you had to walk away and be the bigger person because they were like, haha, like, I get my way. You know, like, there's just a very childish, immature energy with this to me. So they are fearful that if they do come forward with an offer of love, that you won't accept it. And that's understandable, especially if they're still connected to this devil energy, and you shouldn't accept it because they're still in that energy of obsessing and idealizing you, which is not what you want. Because if one person, vibrationally speaking, we are all vibrational, okay? At our core, we are all vibrational. So if one person puts you, instead of you being equals, if they put you on a pedestal and you're up here and they're down here, look, it doesn't work. It could never work because they would always be trying to reach your level. And when you weren't up here, you were just a regular person down here with them, they would be like, you're not enough for me. Like, why aren't you the expectations that I had? You know, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? That is very, very unhealthy. So they still need time to work these devil energies out of their life, sweep them away. all you need to do is focus on yourself. Keep being the empress that you are, because that's why they're so magnetically drawn to you. You're such an attractive being, So, yeah, they're afraid that if they come forward, you may reject them. They're afraid of conflict. They definitely are someone who does not like conflict. They don't want to have an argument. They don't want to lose. They don't want their ego to be hurt. They really need to move out of this devil energy. There's a lot of that. And it's what's blocking them from actually being in their heart space and coming forward with true love. So give it time. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords. So the Wheel of Fortune is going to spin some sort of event that's beyond you. The angels are literally creating this. Like the Wheel of Fortune, there's an angel in each corner creating something, and this like little guy is turning the wheel. So something is going to happen. It may be astrological. You can look up the astrological events happening for the rest of December or, the beginning of January, and see if anything is like, where I'm not sure what we should be looking out for really, but where something happens, like where communication becomes really easy and someone comes forward and your love life starts to thrive. Like look that up if you feel so inclined. But I do see something happening that's beyond your control, so you'll probably see it coming out of nowhere. And they come forward, literally meaning business, like everything happened and flew all over the place, coming forward really, really fast with a lot to say. And it may be shocking to you. It may cut you emotionally. It may leave you feeling really confused and like, what? Like, what? Where is this coming from? But they do want a new beginning with you. But honestly, if they do come forward really fast, I highly suggest that you pump the brakes. Pump the brakes because they're still in this devil energy. Pump the brakes and just say, I appreciate this so much, but I just need a little time to think. It's as simple as that. You don't have to give someone an answer right away. Also, think about this. Someone said this once, and I think it's really true. It might have been a comedian, I'm not sure. Why do we let people who want to date us or who have romantic interests, why do we let them just come into our life? Shouldn't it be like a job? Like, if you want the job of being in my life 24/7, you're going to need to interview. I'm going to take you on 3 interviews and then I'll decide. That's really the way that it should be. So you are in your power and you have every right to say that, to say, listen, I appreciate you coming forward and sharing your truth with me. I really do. But I'm not convinced that you're ready for this. I'm not convinced that you even know who I am right now. We've been disconnected for so long. You've been going through your thing, I've been going through mine, and you need to share your feelings too, because if they do come forward, you need to defend yourself, you need to stand up for yourself and let it be known how you feel about this, what you want, what you don't want, what you're ready to do, what you're not ready to do. Just put it out there, because if you hold it in, they're not going to know. They're not going to know. They won't know unless you tell them. So make it clear what you want, what you don't want, what you're ready for, what you're not, okay? Take your time. Don't rush into this. They're going to be rushing enough for the both of you, so just do not rush into this. Pump the brakes on them. They have no control in this devil energy. It's a little alarming, to be honest. It's okay, but they need to work through the cycle of gaining your respect and your affection, and it doesn't come in a day. It doesn't come with one text. So I just hope you heard that. Here we go. So, can you even see when I was holding up the cards? I'm not sure. Well, there you go. This is my Angels Crystals deck. So, Opal, let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger-than-life side to the world. Yeah, so show your bigger-than-life side to the world. You have so much to offer. You are someone who is a character. You have so much beauty to you, so much interest and intrigue to you. That's what I said. You're the Empress. You draw them in, it's time for you to own it. It's time for you to go through every day knowing who you are and stepping in your power, walking in your power, not being afraid to show your craziness or your weirdness to the world. Because in fact, that is your superpower. Watermelon tourmaline, stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Yeah, I totally get this. This situation has been really draining on you, and you know that. This situation has, like I said, put you through hell and back. So you've had to do a lot of healing, and the spirits and the guides are really, really asking that you take time for yourself now. De-stress your schedule, de-stress your space, de-stress your mind and your body as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Moldavite. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Yeah, hell yeah. This is exactly what I said about the first one, didn't I? I said what makes you strange and weird is your superpower. So think about that. Maybe you're meant to be a comedian. Maybe you're meant to be an anarchist activist. Maybe you're meant to be an author or a performer or an artist or a writer or a scientist. You know, like, think about what makes you special and run with it. Smoky quartz. Clearing negativity. Release negativity from within or around you. Yeah, like I said, there's still healing that you need to do. It's really important that you do this. Just close your eyes, do a guided meditation for healing yourself and releasing negativity. They're so nice. If you burn a candle and do a healing meditation, you will feel so good. You can pick up a smoky quartz crystal also. That's great for releasing negativity. So yeah, there's a lot of need for still healing. And once you do, that might be when the Wheel of Fortune spins and they come forward. You never know. So just, do what you got to do. Take care of yourself. Calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Okay, so there may be that you have a lot of time on your hands, and you're spending it, kind of wasting your time watching mindless content or on your phone, on social media. Spirit is asking that you take the time to go within and do things that are meaningful for you and healing for you. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Okay, so it also could be that you're a busybody, that you're someone who really likes to have a lot of projects, a lot of things going on at once. My mom is like that, so she's nonstop, right? And it's like, that's kind of your peace, that's your happy place. But at the same time, you do need time to rest and recharge and revive yourself because all of this has been going on. So be honest with yourself about the way that you're spending your time. How can you better spend your time? Taking care of yourself, meditating, taking a nap, drinking tea, and just looking out a window. What can you do to really help you? Jade. Wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. Wow, that's so beautiful. You might want to pick up a jade if you want to, supercharge your health. But that's so beautiful. The recovery of health and wellness is here. So you are being taken care of. Your angels are 100% helping you heal from this situation. They know what you've been through. They see you going through this. They're, like I said earlier, they're very proud of you for coming out of it in such a positive, mature way. But right now, they really want you to know that you are being taken care of. Your angels and your guides, they have you. They have you, They just want you to have you. So do what you need to do. Rest, recharge, revive. You deserve it. You deserve love. You are so worthy and so beautiful and so special and important. And everything is going to work out as soon as you start to take care of yourself. So I really hope this reading resonated and you enjoyed. Please comment below if this resonated or not. I really would love to get some words back to you. And I really hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, my beautiful pile number 2s. This is my bloodstone pile. The bloodstone is a very powerful crystal, good for getting you prepared for important events. It literally looks like there's blood in there. It's I think warriors used to wear this around their necks in ancient times before battle. So I think about that a lot. If I'm going into something scary, I'll bring my bloodstone. So this is a good confidence booster and allows you to get into your power. Okay? So that may be a theme of what's going on with you right now, trying to get into your power. I have the Begin tarot deck. We'll put that here for now. Maybe it'll stay like that. No. Okay, we'll hold on to that. And we're going to start with your Rider-Waite Tarot. So what is happening to my pile number 2s behind the scenes? Can you see that? Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. The Tower, of course. I was gonna say, because something here doesn't feel right, but then the Tower came out, so that's why. So funny how this stuff works. By the way, if you did see my last video, because this may apply to you, if you saw my last reading, I feel like I was kind of being a little harsh on the Queen of Wands, and I kind of don't like that. Like, I don't want that energy on my channel. So if you did happen to see that reading, if not, I would go watch it because it probably relates to you right now if you're watching this. But yeah, I feel bad. It's just that I feel a strong personal feeling from these cards. I feel their energies, and the energy she was giving me in that case was just not really something I was too fond of. So that's all that I was saying. The Queen of Wands is not always seen as a manipulative, figure. So I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there, okay? So, interesting. Okay. For my pile number 2s, what's going on behind the scenes? Queen of Wands, there is a figure in your life, probably a female figure, who you're having trouble walking away from. She may be someone you have a strong bond to, someone you have a strong connection to, and I think that she's been watching you for a long time in a way that makes you a little uncomfortable, because he's kind of like ducking out here, the male in the figure, if you can see. Can you see? He's his intuition is guiding him to walk away from this, because the moon symbolizes intuition and our deepest feelings. But because there is a lot of history with this person, it's been hard to walk away. And I see that it's created a lot of sadness within you, a lot of guilt, maybe towards other things or maybe towards the situation itself. It hasn't been the most empowering situation for you. I'm definitely feeling that they may have taken away some of your power. I don't think it was on purpose. I don't think it was out of malicious intent, but because of this person's own wounds, they kept inflicting damage on you. And so it was just hard for you to walk away. She kind of did have a manipulative hold on you where you couldn't really leave, although your intuition was telling you to. So, but the Five of Cups in reverse is quite a good thing though, because the Five of Cups usually symbolizes sadness, regret, staring at the 3 cups that have spilled rather than seeing the 2 that still stand. And the Two of Cups, of course, is the soulmate card, is love, is true love. So there is, with this in reverse, it is a sense of this sadness finally being lifted. Finally, you being able to focus on something other than all the loss. And, I mean, maybe finally turning your eyes back onto the Two of Cups, which is the true love that's within your heart. I just feel that there's a lot of blockage in your heart space. There's a lot of tension in your back. I'm feeling the physicality of what's being shown to me. So I think that this situation has caused a lot of stress, okay? The Tower, which is hilarious. The Tower moment is something coming to shake the foundation of what you have going on already. So this is a really, from the looks of it, from the spread we have right now, this is coming soon, because this is what's happening behind the scenes. Your angels and your guides are setting up something that's going to be big, some kind of destruction of this structure that you have going on. So if this is something that you've been having trouble walking away from, but deep within you've known that you wanted to, but the Queen of Wands was always always watching you and kind of peering over your shoulder and making sure you didn't leave and holding on very tightly to this. It's just because they have their own wounds. So it's not malicious, okay? I don't want you to think that they're trying to hurt you. Well, I don't know. There is definitely a manipulation here of them. But let me say that if this is a manipulative experience that you haven't been able to walk away from, there's a reason for that too. So you've had to learn a lot of lessons from this. So make sure that you're appreciative also of the lessons you've been learning and recognize all that you've done. But I do see you turning your back away from the loss and coming into the light again, which is so beautiful and good to see. The Tower, whoa. So something's going to come, shake things up, Wow. Oh my God. That's so good and nice. um that just makes me really happy. So the tower is going to come, something is going to shake things up, and you're going to be victorious over this situation. Look at him riding into town. Everyone's looking at him. Everyone's like, look at that guy go. Wow, he must have just come back from battle. Oh my God, yeah. And it's right under the Queen of Wands. So I do see that this has been a battle for you. Trying to figure this out, trying to walk away, but not being able to, trying to deal with this situation has been a battle. So you will be victorious over this Queen of Wands. Whereas they have held you down kind of as their prisoner. I don't want to be so, dramatic, but I mean, literally, that's what I'm seeing, that you weren't able to walk away because she was watching you. She had this hold over you. But then you releasing a certain sadness, coming into your truth, which may be the Two of Cups. There may be another love in your life, or something that is true and that is good, and, that you can trust, that is very different from this situation in every way. And the tower will come to shake things up, break the foundation. You will be successful. Page of Wands. That's this youthful energy. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. Under the Eight of Cups in reverse, that's so sweet. So it's like once you felt trapped, you felt like you couldn't even imagine another future because it would never happen. It could never happen. It's this total reclaiming of that. Like you being successful and then continuing to follow the wand that you're holding in your hand. You being successful and heading towards something else. Like heading towards... It's like this very excited energy. Like, oh, I'm free. Like, what do I do now? What do I do next? Like, holding on to something and being excited about the adventure ahead, about the journey ahead, right? Three of Cups. So this is a time of celebration. Wow. And it's so interesting that this is under the Five of Cups. Whereas in the Five of Cups, right, he's staring at the Three of Cups that have fallen, right? But in this, it's reversed. So now he's looking at the Two of Cups that remain. And then we have the Three of Cups. Here they are. It's like you didn't actually lose them. It's just that you had to clear the way for things so that you could actually enjoy what was in front of you. So this is you moving on into this next stage of your life with excitement, with passion, with a youthful energy, ready to learn, ready to experience, ready to celebrate, ready to have fun. This may be you celebrating with friends. The Hermit in reverse. Interesting, under the Tower. I want to come back to this. I want to clarify the rest of the rows, and then we'll get to that, because I'm not in, this could tell me a few things. So I just want to have a third, because also you had a lot of cards. Like a lot of cards were coming out. So this is going to be a story on story on story. I hope you have a cup of coffee or tea or snack to keep you enjoying, but to keep you enthralled. But okay, so the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Whoa! Wow, this is really cool, actually. Under the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So this upright would be someone that you have been through hell with. Like someone who you and them have been through shit. You guys fight all the time. You're constantly bleeding. Like you're constantly limping because of this. And it's being a very codependent on this person. And just not escaping. Just being in this continual cycle of pain, right? But it's in reverse. So it's like finally freeing yourself from that, being successful over this situation. This makes me so happy. So happy. Yeah, it's success. It's being able to stand on your own, not needing to be in the cold anymore, not being kept in the cold anymore because of this situation, this codependency, Seven of Wands under the Page of Wands and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So whereas once you couldn't walk away, now you're moving into this energy of being excited about life and about your adventures and your passions, and there is still something that you're being defensive about, though, because the Seven of Wands is like feeling like something is attacking you and feeling like you're backed into a corner, right? Like although you have the uphill advantage, you're moving into this youthful, excited energy, there is still something that you're still needing to overcome. There is still some obstacle that you need to overcome. Wow. And there he is, the Emperor. Wow. The Emperor is the king of all kings. His counterpart is the Empress, and she's like the queen of all queens. She's like the epitome of nurturing feminine energy, of generosity, of love, of kindness, of beauty, of wealth. So the Emperor is the king of all kings. He's the masculine energy who's in control, but he's not holding a sword. He's not going to cut off anybody's head. He's just calculated, and he's smart, and he's sitting there calm in his power, knowing his power, being very stable. Could be a Taurus earth sign, Capricorn, someone who's very good with money. You may have that in your chart. If you know your chart, you should look it up. Put in the exact time you were born. It's really fun to figure out your chart. But you may have some earth energy in you if you are very stable and you like stability, and you have a real appreciation for money and monetary success, So anyway, he is someone who's very much in his power. So it's a reclaiming of power, sitting in your power, knowing your power, being able to free yourself from the situation and now celebrate, and now refocus your energy on what really needs it, what really deserves it. It's a really healthy, beautiful evolution, walking away from this thing that has held you back, kept you imprisoned, and, to be dramatic. And, being excited by life, celebrating, being in your power, although there's still something you need to overcome. With this Seven of Swords is deception, it's sneaking around, it's lies, it's just not being honest. Under the Hermit in reverse and the Tower. So this may be... It's interesting. To me, it seems like this Tower moment is coming because there is something that you have been holding to yourself. It could be this other battle that you still have yet to overcome, that you are feeling quite defensive about. It's secrets not being shared, not being told, trying to be sneaky about the situation, and then not going within to figure out your actual truth, and thinking that the deceptiveness is your truth. And that's what's going to create this Tower moment, create everything that's been your life to crumble and shatter to the ground so that it can be rebuilt again on a better foundation. So let's see what else we have. But I do see that there is a need for you to go within, be on your own, and rediscover your truth, rediscover the simplicity of your being, reclaim your power in a way that's healthy, in a way that's not what this relationship has taught you to be. Because if you've been in this for a long time, you're going to be very warped. Your ideas of love are going to be very warped. Your ideas of what your partner should be or is, are warped because of the relationship that you've been in, which has not been healthy. I'm sorry, but it hasn't. The Queen, with what we have here, it's showing me that it wasn't. So there is a lot of deceptiveness and secrets that you're not even accepting to be true yourself. So you need to go within. The Tower moment is going to affect multiple aspects of your life, and it's really happening behind the scenes. This is all happening so that you can come into your power and free yourself from this deceptive energy. Six of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Six of Cups upright is a reconciliation. It's coming forward with an offer of love or just sharing, coming forward and sharing a truth of emotion and kindness with someone else. Could be something from your past, could be childhood, could be someone who feels really familiar to you. So it's in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. Let's see what's going on here. The Fool. The Fool is all about taking a chance, taking a risk, having a new beginning. You may want a new beginning with something else. That may be what this other situation is that you're still trying to figure out and trying to keep yourself... You're being a little defensive about it, a little blocked off still. And if that triggers you, by the way, me saying that, then it definitely means you're still a little defensive about it. So that's okay. It's totally, totally okay, but... that's just because you've been disconnected from your truth. The Hermit in reverse is not going within, is being so consumed with the other energies of the people in your life that you haven't even had a moment to reclaim yourself, right? And reclaim your truth, like literally your truth, which comes from your heart, not your head, by the way. I think that's important for you to hear, because the Emperor is a very logical person. He's not emotional. I mean, he is emotional. He definitely is, that's what part of what makes him so calculated, because he's experienced things and he's been through things and he knows how they made him feel and he knows how to handle the situation now. But he sits there, he's alone, he's in his peace, right? Like, he knows how to rule a kingdom because he's gone within and learned how. So wanting a new beginning, let's see. Oh, okay, interesting. This makes sense. Yeah. So all right. So many cards. Six of Cups in reverse, wanting to come forward and maybe apologize to someone or reconcile a relationship from the past, but it feels like a heavy burden, and I think to you it feels like there's still more work that you need to do. And if I'm honest, I think that's true. I think that you are coming into your power, and this is going to be very freeing for you, but I think it's important that you go within and rediscover your truth. I keep saying it. It's really, 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 really important for you. Let's see. My God, decisions. Okay, so with the Judgment card next to the Fool, well, all right, let's just start reading it because I've already started expanding the rows. So you do want to come forward, profess your feelings for someone or a situation. You want to apologize, reconcile, but it feels like a heavy burden. It feels like there's a lot to this, and you may still have work to do on yourself first before you can come forward with that. So right now it feels like a little bit of a heavy task. Wanting to take a new beginning, leap of faith, but still needing to, now it's like you've moved past a certain cycle, which is excellent, amazing. And now it's time for you to really look at your world, like hold the world, he's holding the world in his hand, and he's really, really, really looking into his future and envisioning what he wants. Because it's like you have this kind of impulsive energy where you want to come forward and just take a leap of faith, right? Just jump. But if you don't properly envision what you actually want first, then you're not going to know how to go about it. So what's happening behind the scenes, this is all happening so that you can gain the strength and the momentum to come forward and profess your feelings or reconcile, whatever, and come forward for a new beginning. But there is Judgment here with the Two of Swords in reverse. So you will be sent epiphanies. Let me just say, your angels and your guides are working hard to guide you towards something. And they're going to be sending you lots of messages. It may be in your sleep. It may be, I don't know, this Judgment card with the Two of Swords, because Two of Swords is going within, having a decision to make, an inner conflict, and then the moon is here guiding her. So it's her intuition, right? So she's trusting her feelings, trusting her intuition to tell her what to do. And the Judgment card over it is literally the angels directly sending that message to you. Like these people standing there with their arms open, right? And then this like knowledge is raining down on you, and it's going to call on you to go within and to trust yourself. And that's also part of you coming into your Emperor energy, which you've been the whole time, by the way. It's just that other energies were swaying you. So it's really just a you going within, the need for you to go within, examine what you truly want, and be able to come forward as the magician, who's someone who has everything they need. They've already had it. They've been mastering all of their tools so that they can come forward and work together with someone. This is the Three of Pentacles, working together with someone to build something. It's like you coming together because you're in this magician energy of, okay, I've gone through this, I've learned this, and that, and I'm ready to come forward and work on this. And then someone else coming together, you guys both coming together because they've learned this, and that. And now you can kind of absorb into one incredibly strong structure. Like the way that this is built, it's just super strong. It has all these bricks. It's ancient. It's made of like stone and marble. Like he's. This will lead to a lot of success. Working together with someone. Coming together with someone will lead to a lot of success for you in many different aspects of your life. That's why the angels are sending you this information. Like I said, you're being divinely guided towards something. It's very strong. They really want you. Oh my God. How gorgeous is that? They really want you to come together with someone. They do. They really do want this to happen. So that's why they're going to be sending you messages. It might be in your dreams. You may be getting messages about a person or about a situation. That's your angels. That's your higher self guiding you towards this. So they just want you to, when the time is right, be able to go within and ask yourself what you truly want and act on it accordingly. We have the Ten of Cups. Like, do you see this? The Ten of Cups is the epitome of happiness, success, happy home life, happy family life, love, joy. Right under the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups in reverse. Wow. Wow. So we go 6, 10, 10. So Yeah, so although you're in an energy still, or moving into an energy of being a little fearful of this coming together and reconciling with someone, you feel like it's a heavy burden, you're not sure if it's going to lead to anything or if they feel the same way, but it's also like you are willing to carry that burden. You are I'm sorry, all of my words are disappearing, so maybe there's a lot of things that have been left unspoken between this situation. That might be why there's a lot of burden here too, because it's like, how do I go about this exactly, right? But, it is going to lead to success. Like the 10 of Cups, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Yeah, you don't need to be afraid. It's all part of your journey, and the angels will be guiding you to go within to figure out how to go about this best, but this will lead to success. Like, it is going to lead to, oh my god, that's incredible, because before I was like, this is going to lead to so much success in different aspects of your life. Yeah, 10 of Cups, what else do we have? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So usually 2 of Pentacles is juggling 2 things, trying to make a decision. In reverse, it's also like causing hectic waters. Water is your emotions, right? So trying to make a decision, trying to balance 2 things out has created a lot of inner upsetting, inner upsettance. Is that a word? I don't know. All my words are jumping out the window. You may also be tired and like really worn out, because I'm feeling a little tired as I'm doing this. I mean, I may also be tired, but I didn't feel this way for my pile number 1s. So yeah, there is also a need for you to rest. Definitely take some rest, take some time to be with yourself. Remember the Hermit in reverse? It's important that you go within. It really is, because you've been in this very diluted energy of whatever relationship you've been in. It's created a lot of false realities for you. And if you go into the rest of your life like that, or into a new situation like that, it's going to mess things up. Like you really need to take the time to go within and think about what you really want and what's real and what's not, and heal yourself. Do the healing work that you need to do. Just be with yourself. Be calm, Give yourself love. Like literally tell yourself that you are worthy of love, because if you do, then you'll believe it and you'll get onto that level of coming forward and being worthy of love, because you are. You really are, and you're going to have 10 of Cups. You're going to have success. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Not having to juggle a decision anymore, having made the decision, having gone and looked at your future and being ready to take this leap of faith. It's beautiful. This is all happening behind the scenes, so you probably already know for the most part, since you're probably pretty aware of all of this, but I'm just letting you know what's actually happening and what's coming. Knight of Wands, so... Are you kidding? Come on. That's so frustrating to end this spread with the Devil. Are you kidding? Okay. So, Knight of Wands. So not having to juggle a decision anymore, right? Knowing your truth and wanting to come forward with a Pentacle, which is an offer of stability, and it's very wholesome. It's very, I mean business, and I'm here to tell you. It's very Emperor energy. But we have the Knight of Wands. So it's like, under this 2 of Swords and Judgment, it does lead you into this energy with this new epiphany of going within, figuring out what your truth is, and then wanting to come forward with passion. The Knight of Wands, he moves pretty fast. He's not the Knight of Swords who moves in like rapid fire speed, like too much, too fast. But the Knight of Wands is someone who comes forward, moving forward passionately, with passion. It's like you've been enlightened of something. An epiphany has come into your awareness, going within, being healed within your intuition, allowing yourself to know your truth again, coming forward with this energy, right? With this passion for this situation, like really heading into it, coming for your 10 of Cups. But with the Magician, 3 of Pentacles, and the Devil is, let me show you. Here he is. There he is. The Devil is what keeps lovers chained. The Devil is what does not allow lovers to reach their full potential. The Devil is codependency. The Devil is attachments of the self, of the ego. The Devil is acting out of our ego's desires rather than coming from the heart, coming from our truth. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying the whole time. Because of the relationship that you've been in with the Queen of Wands, someone who has been, take it as it applies. It may not be for everyone, but maybe in some cases of people watching this, maybe it was a manipulation. maybe it was definitely both ways. Like if she was being manipulative to you, you were being manipulative to her. If she was a female, if not, whatever. Take it as it resonates, but could be a male. But there was that codependent coercion of using your words to manipulate the other, and having a lot of habits that you need to work through if you want this to work. If you want that 10 of Cups, it is a burden, because even if you come forward and the person you are coming forward to says, thank you for sharing your truth, I respect that so much and I'm so glad you did, but I just need a little more time. Like, I'm not trying to rush into anything right now, right? Like, if your reaction to that would be, oh my God, like I shouldn't have come forward, your ego is so hurt, and you're like, oh, and you get all bitter and angry, like that's devil energy. That's because of the habits that the things that you've already been through have taught you to have. That's what keeps lovers chained and far away from their happiness, is that addiction to having your ego stroked, or, it's like all the things that your relationships have taught you from the minute you were a baby have been, maybe not the healthiest. And that's why this tower moment is coming. That's why. Because your angels know that you deserve more than that. They know that you're a good person. You have a good heart. And they want good things to come to you. But with this devil and the magician up there, I do see that you coming together with someone, the magician with the devil here does point at manipulation. So this could be that you still have manipulative tendencies because of the things you've experienced. And by the way, if you're getting triggered by this, it's because it's resonating with something within you that knows it's the truth, okay? I'm just saying. And so I mean no harm by this at all, by the way. This is all for your growth. This is what's happening behind the scenes. So it's like the devil energy is at play. It's like, you're not meaning to bring that into this situation, but it is here. And notice, these are the two corners that are connecting this, right? The devil, 6 of Cups in reverse. The reason that you have fears that this reconciliation may not go the way you want is because you have an ego that is afraid of being hurt, that is afraid of being neglected or rejected. And that is okay. It's natural, right? But that's why it's important that you go within and rediscover your truth. Just rediscover your peace and separate yourself and your honest reactions with the things that people have time and time again conditioned you to have a reaction to, okay? Because you have been in a manipulative situation. That is 100% what this deck is telling me, this situation. So I need you to know that this is going to be successful. There is a 10 of Cups for you, but it's crucial that you go within now and do the work that you need to do to reconnect with your truth. Whatever that means to you, you can do it. You are the emperor. Move away from your ego. Do a guided meditation for releasing the ego and coming back to self, okay? Just start there. The rest will unfold naturally, and follow that wave. Follow the things that you learn about healing yourself and loving yourself, and reject the things that have been created by the habits and the people in your life that did not serve you. They were not there for your highest good. Judgment is here to shine a light on this and bring you into your truth. Move away from that player energy. Move away from the energy of needing instant gratification. You can do it, okay? I believe in you. I hope you haven't all clicked off. I hope this hasn't triggered you too much. I really don't mean to insult. I just want to get these messages out because you need to hear them if you want a successful new beginning. So this is my begin. That's so funny. I just said if you want a successful new beginning. Okay, and this is the begin deck. So it's called Begin. It's very beautiful. So what else is going on behind the scenes? Dive in. Can you see that? You can sort of see that. Oh my God. I am shook. I really hope you're still watching because this is powerful. Look. Dive in, right? Dive in. Release. Are you kidding me? With this dive in, this is the shadow. The shadow aspect is the devil. The shadow aspect, we all have light and shadow within us. Nobody's perfect. Everyone has been hurt and has created, defense mechanisms that are from the ego trying to protect us, but really they oftentimes just create more chaos, right, in our lives and more drama and pain. So dive in and release. You are being asked to accept this challenge that I am presenting you right now. You need to release your shadow. You need to release your ego. Your angels are literally telling you that this is what you need to do. You cannot be in a healthy relationship with someone if you are in your shadow. If they are creating this shadow for you to live in, it is not healthy. It is codependent and it is not healthy, okay? Look up codependent relationships. Look that up. Look up signs of a codependent relationship. Then do a guided meditation on releasing codependency, on releasing the ego and freeing oneself. Do this, my dears. I promise you. You are being guided to do this. There's a reason that you're watching this message. I really, really, really hope that you dive in to this healing process, because this is what will allow for the new beginning to happen. Because also, if you do want a new beginning, the other person is probably sensing all of this already. You know, like, they're probably one step ahead of you, because that's just kind of the way it goes with this energy that I'm channeling here. So allow for this to happen. Allow for this to happen. Do the healing work that you need to do to allow for this to happen. Ritual. This is all about creating ritual for yourself. You know, if you've been in a hectic place, if you've been in a chaotic situation, it's all about reclaiming your own respect, your self-love, healing yourself. Ritual is a great way to do this. It's also the number one. Take the first step now. The first step can be as simple as making sure from the moment you wake up, you're excited about your day. You're happy. At least you're happy. And that can be by going to the store and buying yourself a new face wash that smells nice, you know, or making a cup of coffee and sitting out by a window and looking outside in the morning for 20 minutes. Or it can be reading a book, or, you know, giving yourself a little foot massage at the end of the day, you know, and just taking a few deep breaths, doing a little 5-minute meditation before you go to bed. That will help calm you, that will help center you, that will help bring you into your truth and into your light, just by listening in every now and then. You know, it's really, 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 really going to be beneficial for you. Hive. Aren't these cards so beautiful? I love them. This to me tells me that you have support systems in and all around you that sense how hard you've been working. And it's like they want to take the burden off of you. It may also be that there's people in your life who know that you've been struggling, that sense that you have darkness in and around you and want to help you, and all you have to do is reach out. It could be friends. You know, because a hive, there's more than one. There's all these bees coming together, working together for one collective reason, right? One collective purpose. They're pollinating, so they're taking the seeds from these plants, bringing them elsewhere, dropping them in, and those seeds will grow. You know, so there are people who want to help you get rid of the negativity in your life and move those seeds, plant seeds elsewhere into your own happiness, into your own success. You can do this. You are planting seeds. And it's important that you keep focusing on the good work that you've already done and keep doing it, you know, because you will be successful. You are planting seeds for new life to come. Catching blossoms in reverse. Catching blossoms is another one with the plants. So it's someone with their hand out and here's the plants, and, you know, to me this is like abundance, you know, because flowers often represent abundance, new life, beauty, appreciation. So this could be, you know, upright. It would probably be being appreciative for the things that fall into your hands, being appreciative for all of the blessings in your life, all of the beauty and abundance, but it's in reverse, under release. So I think that this is really about, you may have some anger in you that you need to release. That may be what this devil energy is. There may be a lot of negativity within you that you need to release. A lot of feeling ungrateful because of the things that you've been put through. You've been put through hell, like you really have, you know? And I feel for you, and I'm so sorry that this happened to you. But there are people in your life who want to help you, so all you have to do is reach out. All you have to do is make the first step, take the first step. And know that there is abundance coming to you. You should release any and all fear that holds you back, any and all negativity that keeps you from seeing the blessings in your life. Depths. Depths. So beautiful. These cards, I can't even believe. Okay, so here we have an owl. We have an owl, and we have this beautiful woman, like, under the sea. You know, we have coral here. She's under, and it looks like a mosaic. She's here, and she's going within the depths of herself, giving herself healing. It's like being in the womb. And by doing this, by going to the depths of your soul and learning what makes you feel good, that's also what ritual is, learning what makes you feel good. It fell right on top, right? So learning what makes you feel good and what doesn't, and releasing what you no longer need, and making space for things that make you feel happy, even if they're little as they may be. Doing this for yourself will allow you to understand what you want from this life and what you deserve and desire and need. It will teach you so much. You will learn so much. You will become wise by trusting and giving to yourself, right? Because I think that there's deep, deep parts of you that just, they've been wounded. They've been wounded. You've been left wounded and never been healed. And it's sad to see, but you have the ability to heal yourself. All you have to do is become conscious of the wounds. That's all you have to do. And you figure that out by going within, right? Dive in, release, ritual, make time for yourself, make space for yourself. The garden in reverse. The garden to me is like having abundance, having beauty, creating life. Creating life, everything you touch turns to gold. It's in reverse, so it's like maybe you feel like everything you touch melts or turns to stone, you know, and it's sad because it's not true. And that's what that deceptive devil energy does. It makes you think that other people's truths are your own, and it leads you to rewire your brain in a way that makes you feel angry and makes you feel hostile and repressing all of it and just putting it, fueling it into these codependent relationships in your life. Now is the time that you go into nature, go outside and smell the flowers. You know, enjoy things again. Allow for your garden to blossom. You have been planting the seeds. Everything is going to happen the way that it's meant to. All you have to do is have faith. All you have to do is give yourself love. You deserve it. You deserve for this garden to grow and to bring you abundance. And if anyone else has told you differently, they are a part of your devil energy. And you need to release them now. They are what has been keeping you stuck, okay? It's just devil energies. They don't mean to, but they keep you stuck and they keep you trapped and they keep you chained away from your truth and away from your happiness. Clarity. Wow. Clarity is coming. Clarity is coming. I think for me, this refers to the Judgment card under the two and the Two of Swords underneath. So this to me is that you will be receiving clarity about a situation. You know, you don't have to worry. It's just a matter of time. You're on, well, this is a compass. Sorry. It's only, but it is only a matter of time, you know, until you have full clarity. But it's also like a compass, like follow your heart because your heart already knows what it wants. Your heart is your clarity. Everything else is the illusion. That's just the truth. This crystal that's like just within reach of your hand, this beautiful, magical thing, you will be able to grasp it soon. You really, truly will. All of this beauty that's kind of blurry, but you have a little glimpse of it, it will be coming into your reality very, very soon. Okay? Have the faith that your heart is telling you what's right. Have the faith. Like I said, all you got to do is have faith. And also give yourself love and also release all of the baggage that you've been carrying from these codependent energies. Adventure. So beautiful. Yeah, you're about to start a new adventure. This is all part of your journey. If things are crumbling to the ground, let them crumble, right? If your tower is falling, let it fall. If things want to be rebuilt, let them be rebuilt. Allow yourself to begin new cycles also. Because you've been in this devil energy, things have been holding you back. There's been codependent energies that have really skewed your vision of you and who you are and probably have taken a lot of your confidence away, let me just say. Although I do feel you coming into yourself, but it's in a way that's kind of still ego-based because of the devil those energies, you know, it's important that you understand that this is just all part of the journey. You don't have to hold on to these things anymore. Let them go. Once they're gone, let them go. Do some meditation to release negativity and anger and fear. Do these meditations, do the healing, take care of yourself, go to the depths of your soul to figure out why this devil energy is here, where it came from, and how can you heal it now. This is all part of your journey. Allow for this adventure to take place. Allow for you giving yourself love and appreciation to be an adventure, you know? Go to the store and see what excites you, see what lights your fire, and pick it up, buy it, you know? If it's self-care, do it. Go home and shower yourself with love, you know? Give yourself a warm bath in a bath bomb, you know? And like, buy yourself flowers and put them in your window. Just make it all fun. Make it all part of the adventure. And if anyone comes in and criticizes you for that, because I saw that happening, you need to understand that that is part, you know, like, I mean, if they do it in a way that's mean, like mean-spirited, not in like a funny way, like, oh, what the hell, like, you know, you got like a pink glittery bath bomb, like what? But if they come in with a mean spirit, it's because they don't have your best interest at heart. And you need to be able to understand that not everyone is like that. Not everyone wants to hurt you. I'm sorry that people have hurt you in your life. Genuinely, I'm so sorry. But it's important that you release those things, those ideas that you have about love and about other people and about yourself. Dive into this process because it's all part of the adventure. Dive into your healing. Allow yourself to enjoy life again because you deserve it. Thank you so much, my pile number twos. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment below if this resonated or not. I'd love to get some feedback back to you. And make sure to subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Love and light. Hello, my pile number threes. Welcome to your reading. This is my charoite, or carolite? I'm going to say charoite pile. So this beautiful stone, you can see it's purple and black. It's so gorgeous. It has little like beige specks in it. This is a beautiful stone for releasing negativity, turning in negative energy into positive energy, healing your heart space, and also improving your intuition. It is connected to the third eye as well. So I'm going to put that right here. Let us get into your reading. I have 3 different decks for you today, so we'll get lots of advice on what the hell is going on. I think I'm going to start, with the top card. You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't know if I was going to do but I'm just going to do it a little different. All right, let's put these cards here. Let's get into it. So, 2 of Swords. Okay, yeah. So you may be facing a decision. A 2 of Swords is an inner decision or inner conflict. There may be a decision that you have to make at the moment. 8 of Swords. You are acting out of fear, or there's a lot of fear regarding this decision, whether or not you're going to make the right decision. Let me know. Yeah, okay, sorry. I was just receiving a message in my consciousness. Let me know if this resonates, comment below, but this may have to do with work, this may have to do with a relationship, but there is a lot of fear around this. So it's fear that you've created in your own head. I definitely see that. It's an imprisonment of the own mind. That's what the 8 of Swords is, but there is a lot you fear that you could lose if you make the wrong decision here. Wow, 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups is illusion. This makes a lot of sense with the 8 of Swords. 7 of Cups is deception. It's having a lot of different options and not knowing which one to choose. It's like there's a fog over you, a haze over your truth and what you truly know in your heart. So you are having to go within to make this decision. I see you sitting down, closing your eyes, really trying to focus in. What am I supposed to do here, right? Yeah, I do see you being successful. In a strange way, it's like it will take a lot of focus, but this fear is really just in your head. Like, it's really not real at all. It's just an illusion. You know, the 7 of Cups is illusion. So it's definitely just your own fear creating illusions for you. Queen of Swords and 4 of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is someone who has a truth and they share their truth. They are confident. They are... Sometimes the things that they say offend people. They hurt people's feelings. But, you know, she's not going to waste time sparing feelings. She has a truth and she needs to get it out. She needs to say it. This could be that you are, this could mean a few different things. To me, this could be that a Queen of Swords has created an illusion for you, has spoken a truth that has hurt you, and now you have a decision to make, but this has created a lot of fear within you, and you feel like you don't actually know your truth because maybe they've said a lot of things that have hurt you and made you doubt yourself. I could see that happening. I could also see that you have a truth. You are in this Queen of Swords energy, and you have to share a truth with somebody, and you're trying to figure out the best way to go about it. It may be having to cut something off, having to end something, but there is a lot of fear around this because there is a lot of illusion. You don't really know how to go about this, and they may be other factors may be trying to manipulate the situation. So here we have the Four of Swords. Thank God. This is a very good sign. The Four of Swords is peace after a battle. It's returning home and just laying there, just sleeping, like going into hibernation mode, like no worries, everything is settled and you can just rest, finally the rest literally after the battle. So although you may have been kind of in battle with another person, or you may have had to share a truth that was painful, I do see you being able to rest after this and just being so grateful that you got it off your chest. So there is a real relief sense there. Now we're going to go into the Rider-Waite deck and see what we have going on here. What's going on behind the scenes? Justice. Wow. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and it's right below the Two of Swords, which is the decision you have to make. So that makes sense with the Four of Swords. You're going to have, this is going to resolve itself. This situation is not going to be stressful once it's done. The only thing is that you're creating a lot of fear within yourself around it, but you will have justice. This will, wow. Oh my God, the Ace of Swords under the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so there is a truth that you have to share with someone, or that you'd like to share, but you are still having a lot of fear about it. But just know that you will be successful, I also see that by going within, you know the truth. You have justice within you, you know your truth, and you're going to come to the conclusion that it's just better to get this off your chest rather than to hold it in. Whatever it is, you are the Queen of Swords. You have the ability to come forward with your truth and share it. And even if it hurts someone's feelings, it's like, you know what? I'm just glad I got it off my chest and now I can relax. I've said what I've said and now I can relax, So there is this communication, this truth being shared here. And there is some fear around it, but it's just an illusion. The Magician under the Seven of Cups. So the Magician under Seven of Cups tells me that there may be, like I said, other factors who are swaying your confidence in this. They may be creating doubt within you about your own abilities to do something, or there may be forces trying to kind of manipulate the situation so that you don't get your way. But that's why it's important. The Queen of Swords, oh my God. So this could be communicating with someone about wanting to start a relationship with them, or wanting to create a family with someone. This could be coming forward to sharing how much someone makes you so happy and like the feelings you have for someone. But there is a sense that there is some aspect of you that still has a little bit of a blurred image of what this really is, what this happy home life should be, because of the Magician under the Seven of Cups. So you may have been through a situation that has created a lot of deception, a lot of the need to go within and rediscover yourself and rediscover what you truly want. But I do see you coming forward, sharing a truth, and being very successful with this. By being open and honest, it will lead to this, joyful, happy home life. This is like the epitome of joy and stability and home life and family and wow. Oh my God. The King of Cups. Wow. Yeah. So you definitely want to come forward and share your feelings with someone. Either you are this King of Cups, so someone who is emotionally invested in something. Romantic. The King of Cups is romantic. He's artistic. He's loving. He's generous. He's kind. He's emotional and empathetic. So I do see this is what creates your peace. By sharing this, it's like you open your heart again. By sharing this truth, you are able to gain healing. And you are able to trust the emotions that you feel. Like, whereas in the past, there was a lot of illusion because you didn't know if you were making this up in your head, if you could really be certain what this was. But I do see that by just overcoming your fear, coming forward and sharing your truth, there will be justice in this situation. You will come into your power and there will be success. without a doubt, there will be success. King of Cups, beautiful. This is what creates your peace. By sharing this, it's like, oh, I can breathe again. Yeah. Knight of Swords under Justice and the Two of Swords. So there is a decision how to come forward with this truth. Knight of Swords is a very fast-paced, fast-moving knight. He is the most fast knight, actually. Like alarmingly fast. And he's coming forward with the truth to deliver. So there will be justice. I know that you may be concerned that it may be someone coming towards you, sharing a truth with you. They may be your King of Cups. Take it how it resonates. But there will be happiness here. There will be success. And this is something that they've thought about for a while, and you've thought about for a while. And there is a lot of fear around this, that it could go very terribly wrong, but I don't see it going wrong. I really don't. I see them coming forward and there being, justice. Them coming forward and maybe apologizing, maybe trying to set the record straight. Or maybe it's you wanting to come forward really fast, trying to set the record straight. Nine of Pentacles under Ace of Swords. Yeah, there is also a fear, because we also have the Eight of Swords on top, a fear of losing one's independence, definitely. The Nine of Pentacles is, a female, she's single, she's worked, she's created this abundance around her. She's created her sunshine, her happiness, her beautiful garden, right? So she's all alone. She's done this on her own. So perhaps there is the fear that if someone comes forward, Knight of Swords really fast, sharing a truth, Ace of Swords, that you will lose your independence. Maybe there's a fear of, not being on your own anymore. Or if it's the other way around, maybe, you're afraid to come and share this truth because you're afraid they won't want you, that, you're afraid they're too happy being on their own, and how could they ever, how could you ever amount to them? But it's not like that. If you're the King of Cups and you truly have feelings for this person, or vice versa, you've been waiting for someone to come forward and share a truth with you, it's going to happen and it's going to be good. There is beauty because you've both taken the time to be on your own and discover your happiness and your abundance. And, there is a lot of love here. There is. With the 10 of Cups next to the King of Cups, I mean, come on. You can't make that up. Like, this person or you may have the tendency to put up a cold front, because of fear, out of fear of being hurt, maybe having been hurt in the past. There is a defensiveness to you or this other person, but it doesn't matter because there is this underlying truth of, I have love for you, you have love for me, let's come together, be a happy family, It's like a little middle school rhyme. It's beautiful, it's divine, it's meant to be. The Hermit under the Magician and the Seven of Cups. There has been a lot of soul searching that you or this person, and probably both of you, has had to do. Going within, being on one's own, following one's light, following one's truth, following one's passion to discover your magic. You may be someone who is actually like a magician, you may do tarot, you may do readings, you may do spiritual things, or you're just someone who has a lot of mastery of different crafts, is attracted to a lot of different subjects or a lot of different professions or hobbies, crafts, arts. So it's beautiful and you have a lot of strength within yourself. Like, you may be someone who really enjoys being on their own. I definitely think that that's one of your superpowers. Next to the Nine of Pentacles, you discover your success by going within, right? So there is a lot of magic here in your own capabilities. And so I understand why there may be a fear of not being on your own, right? Or being with someone else. But I do see that going within will provide you answers. So if you are nervous about this, and if you feel like you don't really know what your truth is or how to best go about this, because you want to come forward correct, you want to come right, go within. Just go within. You're already doing it. I see you being in this energy. So overcoming the illusions and the fear and going within and reclaiming your power and being able to move forward for the best. This is so good to see. I really like this a lot. Four of Pentacles under the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Love may have been something, like I said, you may have been hurt in the past. You may have had to defend yourself a lot from other people out of fear of being hurt. Holding your pentacles, holding everything you've been working on, and, holding your worth really close to the chest, keeping it safe, keeping it within, out of fear that, people are going to hurt you. But I do see that this is all part of your journey, and coming forward to share your truth will lead to happiness, will lead to success and joy with this person. And it will show you and teach you how to let go a little, how to not have to keep everything so close to your chest. I see this also as part of you in your independence. This is something you've always had and have developed as well. Learning to keep the things that you've worked on and, learning your worth, like literally being in your worth, knowing your worth, standing in it, living in it, and keeping it safe. And that's beautiful. But you have to also be willing to allow life to happen, So it will happen. It's happening right now. And it's beautiful. It's really, really, really beautiful what I'm seeing for you. So Four of Swords, King of Cups, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is intuition. She is, like I said, this could be you or it could be this other person. There is an energy here of someone who is creative, someone who is romantic, someone who is, might be a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer, perhaps, could have that in their chart, their moon sign, their rising, whatever. But the High Priestess is someone who's very intuitive. She knows all. The High Priestess is someone who does tarot readings. She's someone who is spiritual and speaks to God and, her angels, and she has this higher knowing of things. So under the King of Cups and the Four of Swords, I see that this person coming forward, this could be two things, okay? Either this person coming forward with love. The King of Cups is romantic, he's loving, he's generous, empathetic. Coming forward for their High Priestess, right? Could be that you're the High Priestess. They're coming forward for you, to give you love, to offer you love. And they have a real admiration of you, a real respect for you. They see how hard you work. They know your power. You might be someone who puts out readings, like whatever it is, you may just be naturally very intuitive. They understand this about you. And emotionally, they're very intuitive as well. So this is also like a sense of this Four of Swords, that peace, after a long battle. You may have been questioning this for a long time. You may have been going through this for a long time, trying to figure it out. And there is a truth being spoken fast. Knight of Swords, fast. Justice being shared. So could be that, right? Could also be that in this High Priestess energy, after this, gaining this knowledge, if a King of Cups comes forward, it provides you with higher knowledge. Maybe by going within, you will discover how you truly feel about this situation, and it will alarm you, because whereas you were in this energy of kind of being, confidently independent and being with yourself and going within and holding these things close to your chest, if this person comes forward, it may kind of awaken something within you. I wouldn't be surprised if it led to some sort of epiphanies or spiritual vision, spiritual enhancement. It may be a very spiritual connection. Either way, I think that they respect you a lot. I think that you are very respectable. You have created your abundance. You've created your success all on your own. It is very, very admirable. And I hope that if they do come forward, they do understand that. And I think they do. There is justice. There is the King of Cups. There is 10 of Cups. This is very, very hopeful. Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is being closed off, kind of being a little stubborn. And the Tower. Yeah, you are... Well, let's see. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Because this is also what's happening behind the scenes, right? I think the King of Cups, let me just say, if you're associating more with the High Priestess, if you're someone very intuitive and maybe you've had a feeling about this for a while, maybe you've kind of known that someone has feelings for you, but, it hasn't been shared or you didn't know how you felt about it, but there was sort of a sense of peace and fulfillment and calm, around this situation or this person or how you felt when you would think about them. There is also a Tower moment happening because of this stubbornness, because of being closed off, sitting and being like, oh, I don't want love, I'm too good for them, I'm the High Priestess, and they're only the King of Cups, there's going to be a Tower moment coming to shake that energy out of you, to shake that idea out of you, because it's kind of outdated, to be honest. It's like you are abundant, but if you're in a relationship with someone, it doesn't naturally mean that you're not going to be independent anymore. It doesn't mean that your abundance goes away. No, it just means that you bring your abundance, they bring their abundance, and you amplify each other's abundance. That's what it means to be in a healthy, stable, good, beautiful relationship is two people coming, or multiple people coming together to amplify their abundance and success and joy and love and light and create a higher vibration in the world. So it is a beautiful thing, and I don't think you should fight it. But at the same time, you are the high priestess, so you do know what's best for you, absolutely. And if they're not on your level, they're not on your level, right? But it could be that, I mean, the King of Cups is a really beautiful character. I really, really admire him. So, you know, keep your mind open, because there will be a tower moment coming to shake up this mentality of yours that is fear-based, you know, that is just fear of not being alone, fear of being hurt, you know, and it's understandable. You've probably been hurt in the past, right? But so is the King of Cups, but he's still going for it, you know. If this is resonating like that, you know. If not, if you're the King of Cups wanting to come forward to your high priestess, and you know there's still you feel like she's a little closed off, or they're a little closed off, or you're a little closed off, there will be a moment coming to shake all of that up. The tower is big, quick, fast change happening. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, very interesting. Let's get some more cards. 8 of Swords. Okay, there's a lot of swords, so communication is definitely happening, 100%. They're coming in quick. King of Pentacles under the tower. Whoa. Okay, that's a little interesting. I'm just saying. 2 kings. What's going on here? Whoa. 10 of Pentacles next to the King of Pentacles. Come on. Come on with the... And then another 5, you know? Oh my god. I can't even handle it. Okay, where to begin? Okay. 9 of Cups, Ace of... sorry. My apologies. 9 of Cups under the 8 is... no, I'm losing my words. So, yeah, sorry. When they communicate, it's really going to throw you off. I'm just saying. So, the 9 of Cups, Ace... Oh, my God! What is happening? Okay, sorry. It is inherently connected to the Ace of Swords, which is them coming forward, or you sharing a truth. It's someone sharing a truth, coming forward with communication. It's going to be... Your gut reaction is going to be to shelter yourself, to protect yourself from this. Because of fear, right? And here's the 8 of Swords again. We had 8 of Swords in the beginning with the playing cards. So, you know, there is a lot of fear around you in regards to love, in regards to opening yourself up to another. And I think that's probably because you've been hurt in the past. But I see that this is just in your head. Let me say, it's just in your head. You will have peace once this is all resolved, okay? You know, don't worry. It's not monumental. It's okay. It's all meant to happen. It's all happening for you, right? Not to you. The tower, something happens, shakes things up. Some big event that like really changes everything has to do with a King of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be just someone who's pretty stable and, you know, works on their own thing and has been creating something of theirs, maybe has a business, or maybe is just very logical minded, you know, is very put together. That's the King of Pentacles to me, right? Pretty masculine figure, respectable, you know, doing his thing, making his way. Has a lot of abundance around him, but he's still growing, he's still building it up. 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. So this may be someone that you've had falling outs with. It may be someone who you've had arguments with or conflict with in the past. But I do see this tower moment coming and shaking things up and like kind of reintroducing this situation into the mix, which is very interesting. It's kind of chaotic. There's a lot happening. And when I was shuffling your cards, a lot of cards were coming out and it was kind of chaotic. I'm not going to lie. The things that are happening behind the scenes are pretty chaotic. There's a lot going on. So make sure to ground yourself in your High Priestess energy or your King of Cups energy. Make sure to ground yourself and, you know, it could be also that you're the King of Cups and the High Priestess. So if, you know, artistic, sensitive, emotional, empathetic, intuitive, definitely possible. Make sure to just reconnect with self while all of this is going on. Do some meditation, do some healing, because this is a lot. But yeah, King of Pentacles, so someone you've had conflict with, right? But it leads to a lot of success. It's interesting. Like, although you've had conflict with this person, you kind of always had the sense that you might have a future with them in some sense, or you could be business partners, or, you know, this might have to do with business. This might not even be totally love. This might be literally business. Like someone coming forward, King of Pentacles, reintroducing themselves to you, maybe you start off on the wrong foot, you have a bad, you kind of are mean to each other, or like they say something you didn't like, or there was some sort of weird communication here, or you've had fallouts in the past, but there is success within this connection. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But there is the Seven of Swords with the Five of Wands. Also, there is a lot of conflict within this situation. So, and maybe just with the King of Pentacles, So, Seven of Swords is deceit, it's secrets, it's not being honest, it's being kind of sneaky. With the Five of Wands underneath, this is like social conflict, fighting, arguing, kind of play fighting. So it's nothing too serious. It's not like life ruining. We have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is the epitome of monetary success, right? So money and value and worth and status and all. But there may be an opportunity to partner up with the King of Pentacles, possibly. It doesn't feel romantic to me. The most romantic thing around this before was the King of Cups to me, coming forward for the High Priestess, with the Knight of Swords coming forward with a really fast moving communication. And it's justice, so it's something that you deserve, it's something that's been kind of overdue, and it's finally coming around. So that seemed romantic to me. This seems more business. But yeah, it could be a new opportunity coming in that is going to teach you how to let go, loosen up, and start working on a new business venture or creating money for yourself. There are secrets tied to this person and conflict. So I do see you having a past with this person. Maybe other people were involved and there was like secrets not told and deception, and it led to arguments and fighting. I don't know, but regardless, we have the Fool, which is really, 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 really good to see, because this is a new beginning. Taking a leap of faith. So it's like leaving all of that in the past, leaving all of that conflict and the secrets and all that in the past, coming forward, sharing your truth, them coming forward for a business opportunity or some sort of potential success opportunity, and taking a leap of faith, because it will be successful. Ten of Pentacles is epitome of success. We also had the Ten of Cups over here. Epitome of love and happiness and home and family. So what's happening behind the scenes for you is opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. So it's because you deserve it. It's because you've been in this independent energy. You've gone within. You've learned what you needed to learn. You've kept what your worth very safe, sacred to you, and kept it safe. So there are opportunities for new beginnings here. I'm sorry. All my words are starting to leave me. There are opportunities for new beginnings here in both love and your career. So I am really excited for you. None of the other decks were about career, so this is really good to see. Keep doing your thing. Keep connecting with your intuition. You're very intuitive. You're very highly aware. And yeah, a King of Cups may be coming forward with a truth really fast, sharing a truth. It's going to lead to justice. Just allow yourself to be honest and try to be as open as possible. Even if you've been hurt in the past, you are being guided to take a leap of faith in every aspect of your life. So just try, just try things out. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you might as well say that you tried rather than, wishing that you had later on. Okay? All right, so that is your tarot. Now let me clean this mess up because I do have some advice from the angels. Let me just reel this in. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a little chaotic. Like I said, while I was shuffling, I was like, okay, my pile number 3 is about to be chaotic. I also believe, oh, by the way, Knight of Swords still wants to come out. So he is coming in quick. Whoever this is, they are coming in fast. So be prepared, share your truth. If they share theirs, share yours. You want to be an equal playing field. Let them know how you feel, but there will be peace after this situation. And any feelings of fear that you have are merely illusions, okay? Remember that. We have confirmation, so just remember that. If you feel fear, reel it in, come back to your intuition, know your truth. Everything's going to be okay. Okay, so the guidance from our angels is my angel crystal deck. Let's see what we got. This can also be helpful if you're looking to get some new crystals. They have the names here and they tell you they're very helpful for these things. Oh, this is so beautiful because what did I just say? Taking a leap of faith in every aspect. You'd rather do it now than regret it later. Tanzanite. Ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Are you kidding me? That is so beautiful, especially because what did I say? I was like, you've done your work. You've gone within. You've learned what you needed to learn. Here you are being granted all these opportunities. This is so beautiful. Citrine. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Even if you're not spiritual, just give it to the universe, you know? Like, I did this yesterday because I pulled this and I had a lot of fears about something, right? So, release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So close your eyes right now. I'll give you a minute. Take a few deep breaths. And say out loud, I release my fears to the universe. I release my fears for healing and solutions. Okay? Did you do it? Do you feel amazing? You can say that whenever you start to get worried. You know, like today I got tense. I was starting to get frustrated and I took a few deep breaths. And I closed my eyes and I said, I release my negativity to the universe. I release it, I release it, I release it. And there it went. So it's beautiful. Yellow jasper. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Wow. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. I mean, are you kidding? This is like holy confirmation after holy confirmation. This is what I was saying, the fear of love, because of the way that people may have tried to manipulate you in the past or control you. Let me tell you, if the King of Cups is someone who's coming forward for you, if that was who he, you know, the King of Cups, you'll know because they're artistic, they're sensitive, they're gentle, they're romantic, and if he's coming forward, he is not looking to do harm. The King of Cups is empathetic, so he feels everyone's energies. He takes them on as his own. He's mature, he's respectful. Allow yourself to be ready for love. You know, open your heart. You know, we had ready to love again. You have healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Beautiful. Aqua aura. Healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. Are you... What did I say? I am just amazed at these confirmations. It's just so beautiful because this deck is so specific, so it's really, really confirming. And I don't, you know, it's not for affirmation for me. It's for you to understand that what I'm saying is meant for you, you know. Like, you know, the aqua aura, that's the one I have here, this blue crystal here, that's an aqua aura. See that? Healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. Right? With that Ace of Swords, with that Knight of Swords, someone is coming forward to share a truth. And what did I say? You have to share how you feel as well. Because if you don't, it's going to be left unsaid. And they can't read your mind. High Priestess, they can't read your mind. Yes, you're intuitive. Yes, you're genius. But they don't know how to read a mind like you can. You know, they may feel your emotions, but, you know, King of Cups, that's what he does. That's why he'll be very gentle and loving to you. But, you know, you need to communicate how you feel, what you've been through, and what you're ready for and not ready for as well, okay? Very important. Sapphire. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Easy does it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, they do. Make sure to take care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself, my love. Be gentle with yourself, right? Like I said, it's a chaotic time, so come back to self. Give yourself healing. Give yourself light and love and appreciation. Dolomite. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Yes. Yes, it absolutely is. When I was shuffling, this one made it clear that it was for me too, so I'm just going to say it one more time, okay, so we can really let it sink in. Take a few deep breaths with me. Let's do it together. Okay. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Absolutely. Right? Outdoors. Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Beautiful. That's where I'm going to leave it. All right, my pile number 3s, I wish you luck and love. You have all the love and light in your heart already. Bring yourself back. Give yourself love and appreciation. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, easy does it. Be gentle with yourself in the situation. Communicate clearly. Go outdoors. It'll heal you. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to comment so I can get some feedback back to you. And subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.